What's good, y'all? It's Ty Slatter, and welcome back to another edition of Real Talk with Ty. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on YouTube. Follow me at Ty Slatter on all social media platforms. Make sure you check out Real Talk with Ty Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and Late Night Vibe with Ty Monday through Friday over on TikTok Live, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Giving you classic R&B and great conversation. If you're feeling that vibe, you come to the right location. Of course, as you all know, I took a break about a month or so, really just dealing with some real life stuff, and I take time off of social media. But I wanted to take time out to congratulate every single independent artist that has been selected for the 2026 Chreece Music Festival that I believe is scheduled for Saturday, August 29th. I'll make sure to put the information in the description. So congratulations to everybody that made the cut, and shout out to the headliners, Georgiana and Rico Nasty. This video is mainly dedicated to the artists that I know are gonna get on social media and call out the music festival for what they consider a biased decision. And this is not a knock on you feeling that way, because according to the Chreece Music Festival, they had over 430 submissions to decide through, and we all know 430 artists are not getting on the bill. But as an artist myself, I want to advocate both sides. As far as the artists that feel like they don't get selected on the regular, I need you to check what have you done differently this year compared to previous years that you feel should have gotten you over the hump. And if you didn't do anything different, I would say check that first before you call out the festival. As far as the festival goes, I know it's a tough process. You have to be very, very meticulous when it comes to your voting process. But if you're going in a certain direction, or you feel like a certain artist doesn't fit, because I've heard multiple stories from different artists I know in the community that you don't select them because their music doesn't fit the vibes. It may be a lack of performances. You may not feel like their performance ability meets your standard for the festival. Whatever the case may be, because I'm not here to try to justify either side. I want to be able to just have a conversation, some dialogue. When it comes to these music festivals and who gets selected and who doesn't, yes, there's politics involved. Let's not act like there's not. However, on my end of it, from what I see and what I'm experiencing, I didn't do enough performances to even submit this year, so I didn't even bother putting in a submission this year. I put one in last year, but with that submission, I did not do enough performances, in my opinion, to be considered. I did do a last shot submission, which, as you know, those will start, I believe, the 3rd of June, first week of June for sure. They'll start opening up the last shot submissions for those of us that didn't get picked and still want to fill in those last 2 to 3 spots. To those who didn't make the initial cut, keep in mind there is another opportunity. And Chreece is not the only independent local festival. It's the biggest one here in Indy, but there are a lot of festivals in different regions, different markets, that I would recommend you step out of your comfort zone. Take time to leave the city, see other markets, and I guarantee you, if you do the due diligence and travel, branch out, go to Ohio, go to Detroit, go to Atlanta, go to Chicago. Watch the scammers, though, because there's a lot of scammers out there. Go to New York, Jersey, Florida. Then you take your way out west. You got Texas. Texas is huge, huge music market down in Texas, huge and criminally underrated. All the way to Vegas, obviously California. Watch yourself though, watch the colors. But as far as my thoughts on it overall, don't limit yourself to just Chreece. I love what they do. I love all the artists that I get to see there. It's like a high school reunion every time I go. I've been to, I believe, 3 Chreeces now, officially. And I must say, it's been a joy every time. I enjoy the experience. So shout out to the Chreece committee, Oreo Jones, Jay Brookins, I know I'm probably missing some names. Forgive me. I'm not thinking of everybody's names at the moment, but the guys I know for sure that helped run and put that together. Beautiful experience. Shout out to all the artists again that made the cut this year. I'll be there supporting and doing everything I can to not only uplift the community, but also show you what it's like to be independent as an artist, as an executive producer of a platform that's for independent artists, by independent artists. You know, leave your thoughts and comments below. I just wanted to make sure I took time out to just give my thoughts on it, because I've seen some artists complaining, and I know there's gonna be more as the days go by. And I support you as well. And we can talk about it. We can do an interview. We can definitely break it down and give. I like dialogue. I like the conversation. So I want to get your thoughts on this. So if you're an artist and you may or may not have gotten picked and you want to express your thoughts on Chreece on my platform, you know, reach out and we'll get that together. And I look forward to sharing more independent music content with you guys going forward. Thank you for your love and support during this time. I took a sabbatical. I had to take a breather. I had to kind of step away from social media for a little while. But I'm getting back into getting the routine, the wheel spinning. So like, comment, subscribe. Ty Slatter on all platforms. Real Talk with Ty. Late Night Vibe with Ty. This has been another edition of Real Talk with Ty right here. And until next time, peace.
What's good, everyone? This is Ty Slatter coming to you live from Vision Studios. And I want to make sure I invite you to come here to Real Talk with Ty. But on your way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on YouTube, because this platform right here, just for you. So if you have a new album on the way, you got a new single that's booming, you got a new business that you're starting, or you feel like you got a story that needs a platform to inspire the next generation, we got you covered right here. Real Talk with Ty. We're waiting for you.